In full bloom, I think would be the title of this devotion. And a subtitle, I think, would be Permission to be Seen. I like that. Good morning. We are deep in April, like the month is almost over. Can you feel it? The season is shifting, and so are we. Welcome back to this space. Take a moment, let your breath slow down, let your hands rest. We're not in a hurry. We're just going to take our time. Matthew 6:28 through 29 says, Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin. Yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. I want to say something this morning that might feel uncomfortable at first. And I want you to stay with me. Don't leave me. Don't stop this. Just sit and listen because I think it's something your heart needs to hear. You are allowed to bloom. I know, that might stir something in you. You might feel a little resistant, some fear, and maybe even a small little ache, cramp. Because for so long, many of us, being seen has not always been safe. Visibility has come with a cost. To be noticed meant to be targeted. To be beautiful meant to be consumed. To be open meant to be hurt and often taken advantage of. And so you learned wisely, necessarily, to make yourself small, to fold your petals inward, to stay in the bud, to stay in your cocoon. Just lock yourself away. And that kept you alive. That instinct to hide, it was not weakness, it was wisdom. It was your body and your spirit doing what they needed to do to survive. And I'll never ask you to be ashamed of that. I am going to ask gently and tenderly, what if it's safe now? Not perfectly safe, not safe in the way the world promises and never delivers, but safe in the way that a morning is safe. Just the morning, held by light, surrounded by air, and watched over by something bigger than you. A flower does not bloom for an audience. You ever paid attention to flowers? Have you ever noticed how they bud, how they bloom? The lilies in the field, they don't check to see who's watching. They don't perform. They don't wait for permission. They simply open because opening is what they were made to do. Their beauty is not a performance, it's a testimony. And so is yours. Your healing, the fact that you can laugh again, that you can set a boundary, that you can sit in silence without spiraling, that you can feel joy without waiting for the other shoe to drop, that you can testify of your healing and your growth. That, sis, that right there, that's your bloom. It is not for anyone else's consumption. It is yours. It is between you and the God who planted you. You don't have to be polished to be beautiful. You don't have to be finished to be worthy of being seen. A flower mid bloom is still breathtaking. A woman mid healing is still radiant, whatever she's healing from. She's still radiant. And the God who watches the lilies, that God delights. He delights in your unfolding, not the finished product, the unfolding itself. So this morning, if you feel the warmth on your face, if you feel something inside you reaching toward the light, let it. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too young. You're not too big. You're not too small. You are a garden that God has been tending. And the blooming is not your burden, it's your birthright. Sis, go into this week knowing that your visibility is not a threat, it is a gift, not to the world, but to yourself. May you catch a glimpse of your own beauty this week in a mirror, in a conversation, in the way someone looks at you with softness. May you let it land. You are seen. You are safe. You, beloved, are in full bloom. You are daylight. Wishing you love and light for this week.